You know, it's a little disturbing to me the way our people still hold Christianity so dear. Most of them has never done the research or even looked to see where this shit come from. In 2021, it's almost pitiful that people are still following this religion, especially blacks, especially black people, African Americans. I mean, anybody that's a descendant of slave here in this country, following Christianity, if you doing that, then basically you saying that slavery was okay, because that's where this shit come from. I mean, if people go back and do their history, which most of them never do, I mean, they just believe something because somebody told them to. I mean, because it was passed down. There's a lot of passed down things that shouldn't be passed down no more. When we gonna wake up and start passing down trauma and bullshit to our people? When we gonna start really looking and do the research to see what we following and why we following, instead of just following shit because somebody else is following it? Like, I'm a believer in God first and foremost, not Christianity. I am, period. Now, I mean, you don't even know who you are. Most people don't know what and who they are. You don't know anything about yourself. So how you believe in somebody and you don't believe nothing about yourself? You don't know nothing about yourself. Do the scholarship. Take some time, go read something. Go back and look at the history, see what happened. Now, I mean, see what transpired, see why people started believing in God, see how Christianity was born, the inception of the shit, who started it and why they started it and how they started it. They don't know none of that. They just believe some shit because somebody told them to believe some shit. I am God, not the King James Version, just straight God. And you are too. But you got to go back and you got to do the history. And you got to understand where you come from. Most people do not understand where they come from. They believe in religion because it was given to them from their families, which most of them was forced into slavery, which means they had religion forced on them. So their beliefs and the things that they believe in religion was forced upon them. It's not something that they willingly took in. You feel me? Now, I could go on and on and on about the subject, but I'd rather people just research and do their own, go down their own rabbit holes, discover knowledge for self. Stop listening to people. The problem is most of y'all just listen to what anybody tell y'all and they ain't got y'all best interests. And y'all listen to that and y'all take it as truth and y'all run with it and y'all live y'all life based on somebody else's ideologies and without even thinking about coming up with your own or what's going on in life. Being a student to life, just believing what somebody has told you. And that's the problem. You niggas believe anything somebody tell you instead of learning something on your own. You know about this and you know about that, but you don't know shit about yourself. That's a problem. But I digress, man. I mean, I don't care what nobody say. I mean, I am, period. And if you don't like it, then that's on you. I mean, you got a problem, you don't believe in yourself, you're not competent, you're not confident, you don't know what's going on out here, you don't know what your bodily functions are or the functions that you have that's outside of your body that you are, if you are connected to the source and you are in tune, you could do godly shit like me, you feel me? And there's a lot of other people doing godly shit, so I ain't even trying to talk about this shit like it's just for me because it's for everybody, but you got to tap in and really know what's going on, you feel me? So, I hope you got that. I mean, I don't want to be on here all day, but I've just been getting these comments. People talking to me about God and religion. They don't believe in themselves. They believe in what another man's told them that they should believe without looking about where this other man came from, why he came up with this shit, none of that. They just believe it. And that's why a lot of niggas is lost. That's why a lot of times our whole communities, our whole families, all that shit, they be lost. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, people worried about Trump and his family and what they doing, they family, they got hella power, hella influence, hella shit. Now, I mean, they probably know the people who wrote the Bible or some crazy shit. They probably come from the same type of shit. Now, I mean, y'all worried about Donald Trump and all the shit that he got going on. But his family got power and influence. We ain't got none. All we got is the fucking Bible and a bunch of fucking hope that ain't worth shit. Come on, man. We really got to get it together, man. Like, it's 2021. The information is out there. This ain't 1980. Now, I mean, where it was hard to get the information from what I'm gathering from the OGs and all that, it wasn't even really hard to get the information in. But come on, we got the internet, we got Wikipedia, we got all types of fucking tools and researchers. We got all type of shit that's going on. You know what I mean? We could just say how old the world is and when Christianity came into inception. When did Christianity came into inception? When? Who created it? Why they created it? These are fucking questions that you can find now easily from multiple sources, not just one source. It's sad, man. They told us not to use our minds. I mean, so we don't have freedom of expression because they shut us down. They locked our mind down and made us believe whatever the shit that they wanted us to believe, i.e. Christianity. And there's probably tons of other shit that we believe that's fucking fake, misleading, or whatever. Know what I mean? It's 2021, man. It's time to come together. It's time to band together. That fairy tale God that y'all waiting to come save y'all, he ain't never coming. Know what I mean? The slave masters basically just told y'all just to go straight and don't look around you, just go straight. And then when you die, you're gonna find God. But you gotta look around and see what's going on. See, their heaven is right here on earth. The firmament is heaven. That's what that means. I mean, a lot of people don't even know that. Christians think heaven is somewhere in the sky or somewhere far distant from them, when the firmament is right here. Heaven is right here. Hell is right here. And you get to decide where you live at. You know what I mean? You get to decide what happens in your life. You know what I mean? You create things. In the Bible, it says there's not one thing that was created that wasn't created by the hands of God. So what does that tell me? Because God didn't make my car, God didn't make these clothes I had on, God didn't make this hat I got on, God didn't make my bed, God didn't make any of that shit. A person made that shit. I mean, read the fucking Bible, man. I'm tired of having to educate people that's Christian on their own shit. They don't even be knowing this type of shit. People don't even know the difference between God and Jesus, but they want to have a conversation with me about religion, and they can't decipher the difference between God and Jesus. Come on. Listen. Believe what you want. Do what you want. I am God. And that's it, man. I'm out of here. I hope you find the God inside you. I hope you find your energy as well. Now, I mean, I hope you participate with the source, with the one supreme being that we all are. But it starts right here. I mean, you got to understand first. I mean, you got to understand knowledge of self first. Before you get any jewels, before you get anything unlocked, you got to understand yourself. I mean, before you go godly, I mean, there's levels to this. There's an apprenticeship to this. There's steps to this. But at the end of the day, you God. You connected to the source. That's where you come from. You are the source. You come from the source. And there's no separation between you and the source. The only separation is the illusion that they created in your mind. Period.